This is a quick start video where you learn how to get started with Authgear. Authgear makes it easy for you to add user authentication to any application. To get started with Authgear, visit authgear.com on your web browser, and when the web page opens, click on the Login button. This will take you to a screen where you can either log in or create a new Authgear account. I'm going to enter my password to log into my existing Authgear account. I'll click Not Now to continue. On successful login, I'll be greeted with a screen where I can select my Authgear project. I can either select an existing project or create a new project. Authgear projects act like containers that separate your settings and users. For example, if you create two projects, one for an e-commerce business and another for a sports club, these two projects will be isolated. That is, the users and settings on the e-commerce project are isolated from the users and settings on the sport club project. Now to continue, I will select this existing project. Now I'm in the Authgear portal page for my project. On this page, you can see all the features and settings available for your project. The first thing we are going to do is to try out the login and sign up page that normal users for your application will see. To do that, click on the Get Started section and then click on Try It Now. This will take you to the default authentication UI. From this UI, your users can either sign up or log in. Let's try signing up a user. After inputting the user's email address, I need to set a password for the new account. And now, I've successfully created an account and logged into the account. While we are still here, let's check out the pre-built user settings page. You can do that by clicking on the Check out the pre-built user settings page link here. From this user settings page, you can do things like modify the user's profile details. For example, click on the More link here, and you see a screen where you can set the user's profile picture, their name, or update their email address, set phone number, username, and so on. Now that we're done with creating a regular user account for an Authgear project, let's return to Authgear portal. To use Authgear in a real-world application, you would need to integrate Authgear to your existing application. This could be a mobile app, a website, or even a CMS like WordPress. To integrate Authgear with your application, click on Applications in Authgear portal. This will bring you to a screen where you can either create a new application or select one of your existing applications. For this demo, I'm going to select an application I've already created. Clicking on that, you see details like the application name, the client ID, the endpoint, and authorized redirect URI. You will use the client ID, the endpoint, and authorized redirect URI in your application to integrate Authgear. The next thing we'll do now is to check out user management. Earlier in the previous steps, we created a user account. Now let's check out how you can manage your users in Authgear portal. To do that, click on the User Management drop-down and select Users. This will bring you to a page where you can see a list of all your users. Right now, we have this one user that we created earlier. You can click on the user's ID to view their full details. From the Details page, you can do things like update the user's profile, disable the user's account, or even remove the account. Another feature Authgear offers is the ability to customize the default authentication UI that we saw earlier. You can do that by navigating to Branding and selecting Design. This will take you to the AuthUI Design tool. From this screen, you can set the application name that display on your login and sign-up page. You can also set the theme for your app from light to dark or auto. In addition to that, you can add your brand logo to the login screen using this logo settings. Other things you can change include the favicon, the layout of the card, background colors, button colors, and so on. To learn more about all the features, login methods, and customization options available for Authgear, I recommend you check out the official documentation site, docs.authgear.com,